We gather in the presence of God to give thanks for the gift of marriage, to witness the joining together of Gabrielle and Kevin, to surround them with our prayers and to ask God's blessing upon them so that they may be strengthened to their life together and nurtured in their love for God. God created us male and female and gives us marriage so that we may help and comfort each other, living faithfully together in need and in plenty, in sorrow and in joy, in sickness and in health, throughout all their days.
As Kevin's little brother, your big brother is your role model, whether you like it or not. They come before you, pave the way, and set expectations. For example, elementary school through high school, teachers will see the name Clary and ask, "Are you Kevin Clary's little brother?" To which I would reply, "Yes, I am." Without fail, they would say, "Oh, we just love Kevin. He's so sweet and so well behaved. I'm certain that you will act the same way." Not only was I frustrated by these unsolicited expectations, but I was also confused. I thought to myself, they have no idea how this guy acts at home, do they? I'm kidding, of course. Kevin is truly the best role model that I could ask for. And if I can stand before all of you guys here today and say that I am proud of who I am, Kevin's role in that person is immense.
Gabrielle and I got to know each other when she started dating Kevin because he also happens to be my boyfriend Brandon's best friend. And so we started hanging out as a group and then in couple dates and things like that. But then my senior year at Gardner-Webb, I was moving off campus for student teaching, and so I needed a roommate. And I asked Gabrielle if she wanted to move in with me, and I remember thinking that I really hoped she said yes because I thought she was really cool and I wanted to be better friends with her. And fortunately for me, she did decide to move in with me. And first we bonded over our mutual love of all things Harry Potter and Christmas. And then from there, we continued to get closer, and I found what a genuine and kind, hilarious, loving person Gabrielle truly is. And not only is she my best friend, but she's the best friend anyone could have. Gabrielle, you've been there for me in happy and sad times. We've laughed together, we've cried together, and I so admire your heart and your strength.
A number of years ago, a guy by the name of Fred Buechner wrote these words: "The love that is affirmed at a wedding is not just a condition of the heart, but an act of the will. And the promise that love makes is to will the other's good, even at the expense sometimes of its own good, and that is quite a promise." And St. Paul seemed to have a very clear understanding of what is at stake when we deal with love. In his first letter to the church in Corinth, he situates love as the goal, the telos of our existence together, the fire that if we let it go out allows us to grow cold and numb. And to the church in Philippi, from that text we just read, his one prayer for them is that their love might grow more and more by knowledge and depth of insight, because it is only in love that we discern what is best. Gabrielle and Kevin, I invite you now to declare your vows which you have written to one another.
In all my life, I never thought I'd be so lucky as to marry my best friend. You're the most selfless, empathetic, hardworking, and genuine person that I know. You love me, you take care of me, you make me laugh and tolerate all of my annoying tendencies. And I truly want to be just like you when I grow up. So I vow to be honest with you, even when it's hard. I vow to love and take care of you for the rest of my days and beyond. I vow to always be in your corner, to be by your side when times get tough, and to celebrate when times are great. But most of all, I vow to spend the rest of my days trying to make you as happy as you've made me. I love you forever and always.
Gabrielle, you are my light in the darkness, and you are the love of my life. Already, on the day that marks the beginning of our journey together as husband and wife, I cannot find the boundary where your soul ends and mine begins.
Only fools rush in.
Writing a song for you to walk down the aisle to today was not a challenge at all, because you have been the song in my heart since the day that I first laid eyes on you. And it is my life's greatest honor to stand in front of our loved ones and give my life to you. I promise to be your safe space and your soft corner in what can be a hard world. I promise to look at you with fully open eyes and listen to you with fully open ears. I promise to guide you with helpful words when you ask for them, and I promise to give you the gift of silence when that is appropriate. Whenever anger and selfishness rise up in you, I promise to let them go, because you are worth letting go for. I promise to be your encourager, your confidant, your lover, and your closest friend. And I hope to one day also be a loving father to our children. I promise to treat your feelings with the same seriousness and urgency that I treat my own. And I promise to always respect you enough to tell you the truth, even when that is not expedient for me. Most of all, I promise to love you deeply and fully, and to lift you up with my words and my actions every chance I get, so that you will know without a doubt that you are cherished, and that I value your life just as much as I value my own. And I promise you this until the day that I die. I love you.
So I ask, Kevin, are you willing to give yourself in marriage to Gabrielle? Will you love and comfort her, honor and keep her in sickness and in health, and be faithful to her as long as you both live? If so, then answer, I will.
I will.
And Gabrielle, are you willing to give yourself in marriage to Kevin? Will you love and comfort him, honor and keep him in sickness and in health, and be faithful to him as long as you both live? If so, then answer, I will. And as a called and ordained minister of the gospel of Jesus Christ, I now present Mr. and Mrs. Kevin Clary. You may now kiss the bride.
Here we are on top of the stars. Never thought we'd ever get this far. We live for moments like this. We come alive in moments like this. Here we are, this is a time, like a dream coming to life. We live for moments like this. We come alive in moments like this. In moments like this. take a breath. Thoughts racing through my head. I try to capture it, but a picture can't hold what a heart is feeling. I just wanna stop the world from spinning, slow it all down for a minute, so that I can take it in. I can take it in. Here we are, on top of the stars. Never thought we'd ever get this far. We live for moments like this. We come alive in moments like this. Here we are, this is the time. Like a dream coming alive. We live for moments like this. We come alive in moments like this. In moments like this. I don't wanna close my eyes. I'm feeling so alive. I try to find the words, but no words can say what my heart is feeling. I just wanna stop the world from spinning, slow it all down for a minute, so that I can take it in. I can take it in. Here we are, on top of the stars. Never thought we'd ever get this far.